Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends because we do know that the game is going to update tomorrow and we finally know the banner that's going to be coming, and it's called Legends Step Up. And obviously within the banner you can see the two new Spark units. One is going to be Demon King Piccolo and the other is going to be Hercule. And I'm honestly interested to see how that's going to work out. But moving on from that, it says event preview, collaboration across space-time. Hercule and Demon King Piccolo make their appearance in Sparking Rarity. So the very first one on the list is none other than Sparking Hercule. He's going to be a red unit, and it says Hercule makes his way to Dragon Ball Legends. Greatly reduce your ally substitution count with his special move Dynamite Kick. Fight as a team and seize victory. Now, this is kind of like a double-edged sword, because the thing about Hercule is practically in every game that he's in, he is absolutely just completely trash. So the fact that he's in as a sparking unit, like, I don't know if he's in as like, I don't know, maybe like a meme unit, but if he's in, I hope he's viable in some sense because his ability is not bad. Like, for example, let's say that you're in battle and somebody activates an ability that actually raises the substitution count and keeps you from swapping out your characters for a while. Hercule can come in and reduce that count. Or if you're in a scenario where you just swapped out and you're trying to, I guess, do whatever, but you need to get that character back in as soon as possible because maybe they swapped their character and the character that you just swapped out has the advantage, the type advantage. Use Hercule's ability, shorten their substitution count, swap them back in, get back to work. So his ability is not bad, but the thing is, there's so many things about Hercule himself that I'm worried about. Like, for example, Hercule is like a generic human. There's absolutely nothing special about him whatsoever. So one question could be, will they even give him a Vanish Gauge? And if they don't, like, are they going to try to offset that by like giving him like a really good stat, like maybe extremely good defense, really high health, maybe decent offense, like something, you know? Because again, vanishing is a very integral part of the game, but with Hercule being a generic human and obviously not knowing how to vanish, it's a thought in my mind, I should say. But if they do give him Vanish, then I guess the main thing would be, how does his offense look like and how does his defense look like? Because again, he can't take a hit either. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. He has a good ability, but it's Hercule at the end of the day. And the only way we'll be able to find out how he is waiting for the banner to drop tomorrow. But we'll see. And then moving down from Hercule, we do have Sparking Demon King Piccolo. He's going to be a yellow unit, and it says, Demon King Piccolo makes his way to Dragon Ball Legends. Use his powerful ability to reduce the opponent's number of Dragon Balls and increase your own. He's a wily character who can use Strike Arts cards to inflict the opponent with poison. Now, I think this is actually a very big game changer, and the reason being is because we all know how powerful Rising Rush is in Dragon Ball Legends. It's an extremely powerful technique that if you do get lucky, you can completely wipe out an opponent. Well, granted, you know, your characters are strong enough and whatnot, but I digress. So obviously to get to Rising Rush, you have to collect all 7 Dragon Balls, but it's not necessarily hard to collect all of the Dragon Balls, I guess your first run through before your first Rising Rush, but more so the second time through when you're trying to potentially, if you're lucky enough, to get a second Rising Rush. So I think that that's where Demon King Piccolo will come in, and even at that, we don't know how many Dragon Balls he will take, because for example, it could just be like he has a set amount no matter what the case may be, or like, for example, if 3 of your ally, or if your entire team, I should say, is still alive, then you take 1 Dragon Ball. Or if you lose an ally, then you take 2, and if you're the last one standing, you take 3. I don't know how that's going to work out, but it definitely is game changing because with his ability, that does actually get you a step closer towards getting a second Rising Rush, which could honestly make or break a game because of how powerful the ability is. Again, that also depends on how much you've soul boosted your team and whatnot, but in a general retrospect, Rising Rush is a game changer mechanic, and if you're able to get another one off, that helps out significantly in battle. Like, even if there's type advantage, you might not kill the opponent, but you're going to deal solid damage regardless. So I can see that as a major game-changing mechanic because, I mean, nobody has that ability. And of course, on top of being able to take the Dragon Balls from your opponents, he has the ability to inflict poison with his Strike Arts cards, which I think is pretty cool because it seems as if he does nothing but sabotage the opponent in some way, shape, or form, which could honestly help, because for all you know, if you inflict poison, that can whittle away at their health to the point where if you were to get like one attack off, or if you can stall for a bit, then at the end of the day, that could get you from about to lose to closer to victory. So how that's going to work is going to be interesting to see. And on top of that, we do also need to know the percentages so we can know, I guess, the rate of how often you'll have the opportunity to inflict poison. But again, we'll find out all of that tomorrow. And I guess the last thing is, since he's also a Namekian, I would assume that he would have the regeneration tag. So hopefully he has something that helps out other characters with that tag, such as Piccolo, and if I'm not mistaken, Cell has it as well. So out of these two units, I'm definitely a lot more excited for Demon King Piccolo than I am for Hercule. But again, Hercule could be a fantastic unit. I mean, you never know. But right now, Demon King Piccolo is sounding like a much better unit out of the two. But I do want to know, like, are you guys excited for both Hercule and Demon King Piccolo? I mean, honestly, if you're excited for Hercule, that's definitely you. But if you guys are excited for the two new Sparking units, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.